Hi, it's Emily and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are here for the first time, I work full-time in a corporate job and I sell on Poshmark as my side hustle. I went to Colorado Springs last weekend with my husband for a little mini vacation. We love to hike, and so we did some hiking while we were there. Colorado Springs is a great vacation spot. There's just a lot to do if you like to do outdoor activities. But one thing you may not know about Colorado Springs, Colorado is the thrifting there is absolutely amazing. So I took the opportunity to do a little bit of thrifting. I've never thrifted there before, but over on my Instagram at Emily H. Munn, I got some recommendations from you guys on where to go, and I was pleasantly surprised by what I found. I was really picky about what I brought home, but I ended up getting 13 items and they're all great quality, and so I wanted to take the time to show them to you in a haul. Also, I just got a new camera. I got the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II, so you should notice an increase of quality, as well as I have a screen above the camera where I can see and make sure I'm actually showing you guys the label. Before I was using my iPhone, and I finally got a camera. I'm so excited about it, and you'll have to let me know in the comments down below what you think of the quality of this new camera. That being said, let's get into the haul. The first item I found is this pair of Lululemon Align crop pants, and they are in black. They're a size 4. I'll try to say the sizes of everything that I put in this video just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to go shop if you want to shop on Poshmark. And I know you guys have seen this label, but let me get it a little bit closer in case you've never found it before to let it focus there. I love picking up Lululemon Aligns. Not all Lululemon is created equal, but the Aligns are great sellers and they're super comfortable. I've talked about them before, but it feels like you're wearing no pants. People love them. They wear them to yoga, they wear them around the house, and these should sell really, really well. I picked up one pair of jeans on my trip, and I do not typically find this brand in Wichita where I live. This is a pair of Madewell jeans, and you guys have probably seen this label, but let me just show it. These Madewell jeans are just a nice straight leg. The style number is actually, or I'm sorry, the style name is actually in the pants. It's the Slim Boy Jean, and these are a size 26. I'll show this to you as well in case you find Madewell. I'm not sure if the older styles are like this, but this particular label, you can usually find the style name within the jean, which is super nice if you're trying to find a stock photo. I don't use those, but if you're trying to do that, or just look up comparable prices on Poshmark or eBay. So let me show you guys the style number, style name, the Slim Boy Jean, so you can see that there. The next item is a jacket, and I was thinking about keeping this, but I decided against it because I'm like super sensitive to wool and it just doesn't work for me. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's a longer length. It's not full length, but it's a little bit below waist length. And it's new with tags. I found it in the boutique section at one of the thrift stores. Yes, they have boutique sections at the Colorado Springs thrift stores, or at least one of them I went to, so that's kind of nice. They also have like a coffee area, which you can like sit there and drink coffee if you get tired from thrifting. I don't know if that's just for the employees, but it was right out in the open. Here is the new tag, and I had never heard of this brand, but it seems like it'll do pretty well, and it's really well made. I think it retailed for like $200 to $300. I got a couple vests at the thrift stores. This first one is a barber vest, and I'd never found this brand before, but let me show you the label. There we go. And I think this will do pretty well. I think that this would retail for around $200 to $300, and I'll probably list it between like $50 and $70. Just needed a little bit of cleaning up, but I think it'll do great, and very great piece to find for winter. This was definitely one of my absolute favorite finds. This is a men's Patagonia vest, and it looks freaking brand new. I couldn't believe I found it. It was in the women's section, so maybe nobody picked it up because it was hidden in the women's section, or maybe somebody was trying to hide it. But this is a newer Patagonia label. I'm not like super familiar with Patagonia, but this one does look like a newer piece. There's the label if you can see that. And I'm gonna list this on Poshmark. I just list my men's, women's, kids, all in my closet. I don't find that much men's or kids, but this was one I definitely wanted to pick up. This is an Athleta pullover, and it's hot pink. It actually reminds me of a color my mom would love, but it's not her size, or I would give it to her. Let me show you the label. I'm sure most of you have seen Athleta before, but let's see if I can get it to focus. There's Athleta. It's a size medium, and just a great workout piece. I think somebody could use this as like a layering piece if they were doing an outdoor run, or if they're hiking, they could use this as well, and I was excited to find this. I don't pick up that much Athleta at this point, but since this is a more significant piece, a pullover, I went ahead and got it. Let's be real, I cannot get this whole item in the frame, but it is a Anthropologie Dolan jumpsuit. There's the legs. It looks super, super comfortable, and it's a nice stretchy material. I looked up comps, and it looks like it will sell for maybe $40 or so. Let me see, the tag is like black a little bit, so hopefully you can see this. This is a Dolan jumpsuit, and this brand is sold at Anthropologie, or at least this particular piece was. I think it'll do well. I think it's, even though it's not really jumpsuit season anymore, I think somebody could layer this for winter and it would look really, really nice. It's super flattering. I've never heard of this brand before, but I was really, really excited to find it after I did a little research. This brand is called Antonio Saint New York, and let me see if I can show that to you. It has this blue sole, and essentially this company is making shoes that they said are much more comfortable, and it's more of like an innovative shoe brand. And these are like brand new. You can see the soles here. They like have hardly any wear. And so I think these will do well. There wasn't that many comparables, but honestly with this particular brand, I think it's just such a new brand that they're not really on Poshmark yet. Similar to like a Senreve bag, it's the same kind of thing. We will see how these do though. I wish they were my size, they don't fit me. I think they're about a size 8, but I can't seem to find the size in them, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research. These are Ash Moto boots, and this is one of my favorite boot brands. The heel is just a little bit too high for me, otherwise I would keep them because they're a size 39 or a US 9, which is my size. Let me show you the Ash label. It's not a super distinct label, but there it is. A lot of people would miss these shoes, but they do retail for around $200 to $300 as well. And I thought they were super stylish. I could see somebody wearing these like as street style, and so I picked them up. I promise I have more than just one shoe, but I'm just showing you guys one to give you a little bit more of an idea, and it's easier for me to hold. This label probably won't show up, but these are Aquatalia boots, and they're a black patent leather heeled boot. I was really excited to find these. Aquatalia sells really, really well for me. Let me spell it out for you, so hopefully if you find them, you know what to look for. This is A-Q-U-A, so Aqua, and Talia is T-A-L-I-A. I'll try to get this to focus, but I'm not sure it's going to because the label is really, really small. There we go. There's the label of the Aquatalia boots, and these are really, really expensive, and I think they'll sell well. These are Treasure and Bond boots. They've got a suede leather upper and kind of a chunky heel. The bottom just says T and B. So if you see that at the store, do more research on it, if that'll show up. Yeah, T and B. Because the inside has the Treasure and Bond label. Looks like these retail for maybe like $100, $150, but they're super trendy, and I think they'll sell well. One of my favorite brands to sell, I couldn't believe I found this. This is a pair of Allbirds. I usually find these at like I'm gonna call it like a retail arbitrage type store. I've never thrifted them before, but they're super, I don't know, Allbirds are not easy to tell that they're Allbirds. They're not, if you just look at this and you don't know what it is, they're not necessarily something you would pick up. So I want to make sure to mention that if you find these, they will sell if they're in good shape for between $50 and $100. And so definitely be on the lookout for something that looks like these shoes. And I'll show the back. The label is on the back and it's on the tab for the shoe, but they're just not super easy to know that it's a really good brand. So here's the Allbirds label on the back. You can see the Allbirds label. They're the Wool Runner, and they're a size 9. People really love these shoes. I personally don't wear them, but I think they'll sell well. And since they're a size 9, they're a great size, and they should sell really, really quickly. Last find, this is my best find. I cannot believe I found these. This is a pair of Paul Green buckle boots, and they're super tall, they're leather. And the craziest thing about these boots is whoever donated them, they're like not worn at all. You can see that. They have like no wear on the sole, hardly at all. So I was super excited to find these. One thing about Paul Green, which somebody corrected me in my Instagram stories, a couple people did, which was awesome because I've totally forgotten about this. The size on the bottom here is 5.5, but that is actually a US size 8, so Paul Green sizing is just really weird. So make sure if you find this brand, I'll show it to you one more time, make sure if you find Paul Green, you make sure to keep an eye on the size. It's a little bit different than you would imagine. So I was super excited to find these. It looks like they retail for $550 and nobody ever wore them. I don't know who would donate that, but thank you to whoever did, because this is just a great boot. That is it for my haul. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below which item was your favorite, and I will make sure I have all of these items listed before I post this haul. So I'll leave my Poshmark closet down below. I'm not going to link each individual item. I'll just do a link to my Poshmark closet, and then you can shop for there. And I said this in my last haul video, but if you just want the Paul Green boots, for example, just filter by the brand Paul Green and it'll pop up if it's still available. If you like this video, if you're liking the quality with my camera, please give this a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. It only takes a second and I would really appreciate it. I'm loving making these videos for you all. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a great holiday season. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.